On the way, and we do have a few things we're talking about, actually a lot we're talking about with our weather in the next few days. Here are the big bullet points as far as any hazards or really big things go. First of all, tomorrow we're expecting a few showers. It will not be cold just yet until late in the day and at night. North of the lake, that could transition into some icy patches on the roads. So that will be a first hazard north of the lake tomorrow night into early Tuesday. Then we're cold and windy on Tuesday, feeling like teens and 20s. We should get to about 40, so any ice patches should melt during the day Tuesday. Then we get the coldest weather of all, moving in north and south of Lake Pontchartrain. Wednesday morning, we're looking for a hard freeze, and then we'll warm up pretty fast. Thursday, we're already back into the 60s, but certainly we have some active weather to happen before then, mainly just the cold. You saw those winter storm warnings farther to our north, parts of Arkansas, Tennessee getting a few inches at least of snow. For us, this blue shaded area is where we may see some of those icy patches. Now, this is 6 p.m. Monday until 6 a.m. Tuesday. So if the ice is able to form, it would just be, if anything, a very light, thin glaze, but enough probably to make it slick in spots. If it does form, then that might be a concern for the early Tuesday morning commute. And then also for our cold weather setup, we're also going to be under a hard freeze watch tomorrow night only for these areas, but other spots will be in the light freeze to frost range. And then the following night is the colder one that we're looking for those Wednesday morning temperatures in the teens and 20s. Now, here are the temperatures if you're curious about what exactly to expect. This could change a little bit, but Tuesday morning, we're talking about upper 20s north, maybe even close to 20 far north of Lake Pontchartrain, and mainly upper 20s to about 30 south. So this is not quite at hard freeze range except those spots outlined before. Fast forward to Wednesday morning, and we are all in that freeze range, the hard freeze range, aside from our extreme coastal spots where a light freeze or frost will be possible. Look at these teens expected north and 20s even south of Lake Pontchartrain could feel even colder when you factor in the wind. Might even feel like single digits north of the lake. And then Thursday morning, we're back to a light freeze or frost condition. So really the big one is that Wednesday morning time frame. By the way, the last times we were this cold in 2022, December 24th, we hit 23 north and 25 south. Also, it was very cold in 2021, 22 north, 25 south. And remember 2018, almost 4 years ago now, I guess, getting farther from this, but the North Shore hit 15 degrees, and south of the lake, we even hit 20 at the International Airport in Kenner. So we do get these cold snaps from time to time. Looks like this will be one where we're getting at least into the 20s south and teens north on Wednesday morning. There's a lot of cold air out there to our north. Here are current temperatures, upper 50s to about 60. Overall, a pleasant evening ahead. Your planner just takes us through the 50s, and we will see increasing clouds tonight. Moving into tomorrow morning, it's not too cold. We'll be in the upper 30s to 40, so a chilly start. But here we go. This is later in the day. Notice it's not a lot of rain overall. Pretty light rain totals, just a few scattered showers, but where you see the pink, that's where we might see that glaze, maybe even a few sleet pellets mixed in farther to the north. But really the concern would be that rain reaching the ground and then freezing where our temperatures may have already reached freezing. That would be north of the lake late tomorrow night. This is 3 a.m. Tiny bit of pink showing up. So again, we'll see how serious or how widespread this becomes north of the lake. It doesn't look like it'll be very widespread, but that will be a concern and something you want to think about if you're driving Monday night or very early Tuesday. And then Tuesday during the day, look at this, we're drying out and actually may see some clearing skies, although it will be cold and windy. Tuesday we warm to 40, as I said, and then on Wednesday, that's our coldest morning. We warm to 45 during the day Wednesday, and then bounce up to 62 Thursday with another cold front on Friday.